And in a few seconds of taking off, and you should see this is the bay. And now aboard with the bay, guys, the sheer size of my other ship, the HMS-SMOKE. As you guys can see, it's a pretty big ship. Once we get a bit closer, that's it. And there we go. As we come up to it, you can see it's a sheer humongous ship. It's not something small. And obviously we're flying in. As you can see, all the little smaller ships circling around because they can't dock, because the ship is actually full with my own ships. I own 6 smaller ships and the one larger one, which is what you can see me approaching. But the one we're on board now will be the one we actually take into space pretty shortly. And then we go exploring and see if we can find another race somewhere. Hopefully we can find a planet with some other life on. And obviously we're going to have to add some music for this journey, so I can't add music, so it's not going to let me add music into the audio player. Do have to apologise for the gameplay pausing then. I was just obviously swapping over, trying to put music on. As you can see, we're now on final approach of the super vessel, HMS-SMOKE. Don't forget to hit that like button and obviously comment, and obviously I'll reply back. You're more than welcome to probably criticise me on the sheer size of what I've got, and I'll show you a few of my ships. You've got, this one is Recon Data, and you've got Recon Bravo, so here up front. Then you come over here, and you've got Recon Alpha, which is my main one, which I normally observe planets with or something like that. I go down to the planet, go explore, make sure it's okay. Then you've got Recon Charlie, which is more of an exploration thing, really. Then you've got Little Smoke, which is one of my smaller vessels. But we'll go back to the bay and we'll get ready to get underway. Bring up the star map and we'll head for the core. Head for the galaxy's core and we'll see what happens when we arrive. We'll get ready to get underway and just see where it'll take us. We're aiming for the galaxy's core, so hopefully it'll let us travel far enough. Okay, so we haven't got the powerful enough engine to do that one, so we'll go to this one. Once we arrive, I'll call the HMS-SMOKE in to the atmosphere so you can actually see the sheer size of the ship. Once we arrive. And hi Steph, and welcome to my live stream, babe. Obviously, as you can see, there's a space anomaly over to my left. I'll go observe that in a moment. Just call my main starship into the atmosphere first. This is my main battleship, which is the HMS-SMOKE. As you can see, this is sheer size of the ship. It's not exactly small. We'll prepare to dock in a moment's time, and we'll swap ships because we have to go over to the anomaly and go take a look. We're now pulling in on board the HMS-SMOKE. As you can see, the sheer size of the ship, it's not exactly small. I'll take you on a full tour of the ships quickly again. So obviously any of those who missed it. You have to bear with me as my phone has just gone off. You've got the Recon Delta. You've got Recon Bravo, which is here. Then you've got over here using the EVA suit. Hey, there we go. You've got Recon Alpha. Then you go back here, you got Recon Charlie. And you've got Little Smoke, which is my smaller vessel, which normally I don't really take out much. Come back to Recon Alpha and I shall set off over to the anomaly and see what's over there for me. What this means. It's either going to be a good thing or a bad thing, so we'll soon find out. Pretty shame that we can't have music into the video, but hey, that's how it works. It's now pulling us in board. Now as we carry on up, we'll hopefully gather some new information. Hopefully it'll be able to help us on board our journey. And let's find a shortcut to the centre, shall we? We've located a black hole, there we go. Let's come over here and see what sort of weapon it has for us. Let's have a look. Doesn't look too bad. And compared to the one we have, it's not much different. They're both a rifle, one's a class B and one's class C, but as you can see, I will be swapping it over, and I think I might actually, yeah. Let's take this one, because then what I'll do is I swap to my multi-tool and I shall add all the parts that were on the previous gun to this one. Add all the technology to the weapon, which makes it a more powerful weapon. Maybe a long, tedious progress, but once it's done, it's done. Actually, I'm gonna try and add the right ones. And this one's done. I shall now board this and head back over to get the Betty and carry on my way. As you can see, the HMS-SMOKEY's still sat there in its prime, ready to go. These battleships, you can actually hold up to 6 of your own ships, as well as own the main ship that you're on board. So you have an equivalent of 7 ships, which is pretty cool, to be fair. And then we jump on board the Betty again. Primary ship's changed again and start heading out. Bring up the star map. Start plotting our course towards this waypoint. It's showing us a waypoint here somewhere. So let's see where it's taking us. And as you can see at the bottom left, it's a bit shaky, but it's actually saying the speed that you're travelling at. Which this isn't the maximum speed which this ship can actually take. And then I come back to the galaxy map, and I shall be able to hopefully pinpoint where this is trying to take us. Hopefully it can reach this far. Yes, it can. So we'll jump there. After a certain amount of jumps you will come into a battle, but nothing to really worry about as long as you have the right equipment on board your ship. Very shortly I'll trying to find to see where the waypoint is. So I can delete the waypoint and we can make a new one. As you can see, I've just managed to jump one planet away from hopefully where the waypoint is. And if that one doesn't succeed, I'll keep on jumping until I arrive closer to it. Right, and now if I enter free roam mode, I should be able to set this planet as a waypoint, which is what I want. My waypoint for some reason is this gas giant back here. Right, I've actually already been here, so I'm going to scan for new discoveries. I'm going to come back. Yeah. Right. Searching for discoveries and hopefully it'll find me some. Just waiting for it to find the discoveries first, and then we should be able to figure out where it goes from there. As you can see, it says upgrade drive. It means obviously I'm just looking around at the moment to see if there's any black holes around that we can use to hopefully navigate our way around. We need what they call a warp reactor tower, which I've never heard of, but I shall find out what one is now. We shall see now what it's used for. We shall now head up to where my base is, on board my battleship, because I have a base on board the battleship as well. I have a base on a planet, I also have a base on a battleship. Which, I don't think this has got what I need on here. No. It looks like I'm going to have to, obviously I've had issues, so I'm going to disconnect. I do apologise.